This is another episode of The Naked Truth. My name is Ramon Roan and
John Singletary.
John, what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about the Marine that's down in Mexico
Yeah.
who crossed the border and
Accidentally.
accidentally crossed the border, and they refused to allow him back, and now he's been in prison.
Now, initially we both said, how can you accidentally cross the border? How can that happen? And I watched a video, I'm not going to say where I saw this video at, of them retracing his steps.
The video was much more revealing than any news article could have put it. Because
Hold on, wait.
initially-
What video are you talking about now? You might be talking about something too different.
What I'm saying is that the initial article that I read said that he crossed the border
Mm-hmm.
and put it in such a way that you say, well, you got to be crazy to cross the border. Why in the world would you cross the border?
Right.
You had to know that you were crossing the border.
Right.
You had to know you had guns in the truck.
Right.
What is wrong with this person?
I said he was trying to make some money and go sell them guns.
Right, but then after you actually watch the video,
Right.
then you see how easy one could get involved where they went across the border and was not able to come back because it was quite confusing the way they actually had the roads.
Right. Now I've been to Mexico before and in Latin countries, and let me tell you something. The laws there are not like they are here.
They're different.
They are different, and so not only the language barrier, but even their laws are somewhat different. I would not go to Mexico. I wouldn't. I'd go to the Dominican Republic, Panama, no problem. But Costa Rica, I would, but I wouldn't go to Mexico. But those laws are wrong, and the fact that there was a 911 call. They recorded a 911 call, and this guy's on the phone saying, I made a mistake. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to turn around. And he wasn't, the guns that he had, they know he wasn't trying to smuggle them. When you smuggle something, you're going to hide it up and, bolt it to the car or something like that. That wasn't the case. So he told them.
But he told them that he had
the weapons.
Yeah.
Now here it is, 2 months plus going, and he has not been released. Now, the naked truth is this, John. Our government is not getting that Marine out of jail. He didn't commit no crime. He didn't go across the fence and over into the Taliban.
We believe that I believe that there should be some intervention to find out why he can't get home.
Look, we give money to Mexico. We give money to Mexico every year. Okay? We send them aid
for many different things, including
I would have that stopped.
Judicial grants.
I would have it stopped. I would have all funding stopped if that matter. I would have all funding stopped, and you know what else I would do? And I know I'm kind of medieval. I would put a darn border. I would put a border fence up right now. And this is me talking, not being political, but I call it my Joshua doctrine. But I would tell them, look here, I tell the Mexican president, if that Marine is not over on that border in less than 24 hours, it's going to be hell to pay. And you going to be there. You're going to be there.
They should intervene. They should intervene and find out
forcibly
what is necessary to get the Marine back home.
No. I'm not going to ask him what's necessary. I'm going to tell them either this happens or this happens. Now that choice is yours.
Yeah, right.
And that other thing that happens, somebody gonna die. Okay, somebody gonna die.
They're going to have to find out the details of, even if it's possible. Then when you need to find out what's necessary, it may be a situation where there's some things that haven't come out yet that they aren't revealing to the public. I don't know. Oftentimes they put things out in the news as a need to know situation.
True.
And so they need to find out the details, and after that, whatever is necessary to get the Marine back home, who defends this country, they need to get him back home.
Well, the truth is that the boy was trying to turn around immediately after he came into Mexico. That's the truth. The
From the
immediate-
video, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, immediately after that. So here it is that, and the Mexican government didn't say, the Mexican authorities did not say he was trying to smuggle the guns.
No,
They
no,
say that.
I mean, that was just, what we were thinking.
That's what we're thinking. But I mean, but wait a minute. The Mexican authorities said, no, he wasn't trying to smuggle them. But we don't have, but check this out. Now, this is the funny part about it. And I'm going to stay off of it after this. Here's the funny part. Mexico leads the world in murders. I mean, we're talking about the lynchings in America. They're still lynching in Mexico. And you're going to tell me I can't have a gun? They're chopping people's heads off in Mexico. You got a better chance of living in Baghdad, Iraq, than in Mexico. That's right across the border.
Okay. I hadn't read the statistics, but I do know that.
They're third in the world.
With
Number one is
the Marines.
Brazil.
Okay. With the Marine
I
being
like
there,
some Brazil though.
okay,
All right, go ahead.
they should do whatever is necessary in order to get that Marine back home.
Yeah. Well, I tell you right now, the naked truth is, he is being done wrong. He is being left abandoned by this country every day that he's in car. Look here, man. They have that boy naked, chained naked to the bed. What kind of stuff that is? Chained naked like he's an animal. No, I couldn't have been me. I couldn't have been the president. I'm gonna leave it at that. You wanna close this out, John?
Well, if you'd like to join the Judicial Freedom Riders, the website is www.jfrinc.org. We're looking for members. July 4th, we will start a campaign for membership. We're looking for 1 million members in 1 year. With those funds, we will be able to intervene into the human rights troubles that are in America to try and help bring some type of strategy that helps the victim. It's the victim dependent, so that the victim, in many different situations, they're able to help to determine what the final outcome, end result, punishment is for the wrongdoer. That's the kind of checks and balances that we try and do when we develop a strategy or plan through the Judicial Freedom Riders. And we'd like for you to join.
And this has been another episode of The Naked Truth.